So is Game Freak finally decided to fix Pokemon Sword and Shield? Hopefully they do. You know, hopefully they finally listen and say, hey, maybe this game needs to be fixed. Even though our garbage game sold 6 million copies because of all the PokeTubers telling us that this game, telling people that it's a masterpiece, and when will it want to make people, the most popular is the people at the top in the Pokemon community, the people of 1 million, 2 million subscribers, over 500,000, to really warn how bad these games are. Of course, you can like these games. I have no problem with people actually liking these games, but only liking for Game Freak's money is absolutely ridiculous. Selling out for this game, giving perfect reviews, IGN giving this game a 9.3. There are people saying that this is better than Pokemon Hardcore and Soul Silver. No, it isn't. And finally, we'll be getting some of the missing Pokemon in the game. Oh, yes. You know the missing Pokemon? Oh, yeah, you missed those Pokemon, right? And we'll be getting some new Pokemon. We'll gain another version of Slowpoke, which is basically Poke of Tan, basically. Um, Venusaur. For some reason, Galarian Venusaur. Which no, not good. Okay, Gigantamax Venusaur because they finally said, okay, fine, you guys can have Venusaur Blastoise now. We will only give special attention to Charizard and give them forms as well. So Venusaur looks like a gigantic tree with legs. Blastoise, cool. He looks like it's like a volcano. A guy, not guy, not it's not called a volcano. It's called a geyser. That's the water version of a volcano. And also we have the new Reggies. There's an electric Reggie. There is a This one actually looks like a Triceratops. Don't know what that one is. There's also a Galarian Moltres, so it's finally Moltres does not look like a rubber chicken. We've been asking Game Freak for a while to not make Moltres look like that Moltres looks like a rubber chicken. I guess Game Freak finally said, "Hey, okay, we can have another form of Moltres so it doesn't look like a rubber chicken. Here we go." So at least you don't have that. At least have that problem solved. Galarian Articuno, who looks like a little machine confined for looks like a, and we have Galarian Zapdos, looks cool as well. So, and then we have whatever this thing is supposed to be. Of course, the new Pokemon, of course, has always have been disappointing. Look at this thing. This is a legendary. This is a Game Freak that says legendary. This thing looks creepy. Okay, new legendary. Okay, we also have. I can't really tell what those are, so I'm skipping those. We have this Koala. Oh, that's what those things are supposed to be. Those things actually look decent. Considering all the new Pokemon they introduced at Pokemon Sword Shield, yeah, these Pokemon actually look decent. Look pretty, not decent, look pretty great compared to the fossils, Mr. Scientist Bug, and all these awful designs they introduced that look like they were rust out. And of course, they said there'll be, and of course, there'll be the expansion pass if of course, Game Freak is gonna expect you to pay up $30. Now, if you like the Delta episode and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire was for free, you actually have to pay up $30. And the only place you'll get for free is the place with the Koala Pokemon, some other place, but and also some other thing happening in Pokemon crap and Pokemon Sword Shield. Is like the starters are getting Gigantamax forms. This is weird that they never got a Gigantamax form. But Charizard did, of course. They had to give Charizard, so here is the start. This is the fire starter. Oh, they don't show the other ones. They show them here, but yeah, this is the grass starter, and this is the water starter. Well, the water starter looks pretty weird. And Gigantamax. Turns into like a snake. A giant snake. To see that Pokemon Sword Shield just continue, Pokemon Sword Shield did get worse with introducing new designs to Pokemon. You know, we can't forget the awful fossils that look completely terrible and completely out of place, and some of the new Pokemon that look completely out of place of Pokemon that don't look like something that Pokemon were made up like 4 years ago. Like for example, the fossil. So The Pokemon Direct, I'm still disappointed that it wasn't a Smash Brothers. And this Resident Evil is unsettling. I do agree. This is another weird design. Okay, it's not as unsettling as Meltan or the fossils, but it's pretty weird. Okay, maybe it didn't have that gigantic ball, he would be less unsettling. But and of course, if you want to sell off a Game Freak for more money, we all know the big PokeTubers will anyways for $30 because that's all they do is play Pokemon. Even those other games other than Pokemon. So I don't think Pokemon Sword and Shield. No, hopefully, with along with the expansions, they actually improve parts of the game. They actually improve, graphical issues because this game has actual graphical issues, animation issues, and all those issues. Okay, Pokemon freezing when you go on a ladder. Okay, that's Pokemon. And of course, I wouldn't be surprised in the new expansion is Game Freak putting the Bam in them. We have all the PokeTubers calling the game, calling it, oh, it's a perfect expansion, the best thing ever, okay? 10 out of 10, it's Pokemon, it's Pokemon. How could Pokemon be bad? Well, Pokemon has been bad since Sun and Moon, okay? Not the games have been bad since Pokemon Sun and Moon, okay? Sun and Moon was not that great. The last games I actually bought was Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which I didn't buy Let's Go. Okay, despite people saying, "Oh my God, Let's Go is so great," this is why I'm not. This is why I don't play Pokemon anymore. Because first of all the big channels are like, you gotta buy Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and that's why I lost faith for the Pokemon community. And now they're all saying that Pokemon Sword and Shield is one of the best Pokemon games when it isn't. It's probably further down the middle or even worse in the middle. In the middle as well. At least we won't be getting a $60 $60 game where it's exactly the same game as Sword Shield. Oh, now I get all the Pokemon, but you have to pay another $60 for another two games. So that's basically it. The only good announcement was Mystery Dungeon. I actually own the original Mystery Dungeon. At least they remastered Explorers of Sky. You know, or may remastered Explorers as well, Rescue Team and Explorers. They're remastering Rescue Team but not Explorers. Makes no sense. Why would not remaster arguably the best Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game? But finally, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon is coming back. So it's only a remake. I would like to see a new game, but they'll probably do the same thing with Pokemon Sword Shield. Oh, it's cut off half the Pokemon like in Gates to Infinity. Okay, Gates of Infinity was actually a precursor to Pokemon, Sword and Shield. Everybody was disappointed that not all the Pokemon were getting in the game, including myself. And then with 5 years after Gates of Infinity, Game Freak does the same exact thing as Gates of Infinity did, and it was the worst selling Mystery Dungeon game. Actually, the worst selling in the entire series. There are actually more problems than us not having all the Pokemon. There's only like 4 starters. There's the story is pretty bland compared to the other two. It's pretty cookie cutter story. You know, and Super Mystery Dungeon. I think that's the worst. To me, it's the worst in the series, Super Mystery Dungeon. But there are Pokemon Mystery Dungeon: The Rescue Team remake is coming to the Switch. So yeah, so we're getting a remake of Rescue Team. For some reason, it's getting a remake as well. So that's basically it. Goodbye.